Hey, what's happening out there, YouTube family? This is Robert L. Jones Jr. coming at you with some more Tribal Judah poetry. Um, this is something that I enjoy doing. I don't consider myself a performer. I'm a writer, and I share what I write. As a writer, I do that, quite a bit. I've been doing that for quite some time. Um, I enjoy this. To me, this is, a major joy for me. I really love to write, and I love to express what I write. And I'm hoping that so far with the videos that you also are liking what you're hearing, and that you enjoy what I'm bringing to you. Because this is coming from my heart. This is coming from my very heart and soul. And I just want to share my heart and soul to all of you out there. And tonight, of course, is no exception. So I got a couple more pieces that I want to share with you this evening. The first one is entitled Brotherhood Resurrection No More. No more of them wicked imitations of Freddy's on the corner now who be all day, every day practicing with some double-decker tragedy. That necro-fanatical catastrophe of violently expiring before they even gets to that lifeline maximizing opportunity to strivingly arrive unto that rare and precious destiny of reaching the twilight age of happening of a lifetime enterprising century. No more of them evil emulations of King George, Pretty Tony, and Goldie aspiring manifestation, who had been dirty needle pricked with that delusional mind mortifying syphilis of PIMP initiating that ultra stereotypical abomination of disrespectfully misleading our proud and strong soul sisters down into them femininity defacing lamentations of majestic queen dethroned and denigration, humiliation, and womanhood terrorizing desecration. No more of the unholy duplications of poverty-worshipping conservatives who ghetto-fiably choose to be comfort zone adjusted unto that generation to generation cursing mediocrity of being so alley Apple City imprisoned inside that naively satisfying contentment of staying firm and committed within the cell block partying predicament of arrogantly naming and claiming some imaginary entitlements over neighborhoods, streets, and other Section 8 by 10 glossy categories of tenement slumlorded territory, without even once wisely realizing that these many turf earth and geographies of bluesy Soulsville, wailing misery are all underneath the possessive thumb suppressing custody of a MONEY disenfranchising hierarchy that would obsessively expect of thee to represent until the day you die. No more of them bootleg variations of gangster set besetting exhibitionism, where many of my cane-raising young bloods of my khaki-sagging cousins be so stubbornly unable in deja vu commemorating within the black community retrucing celebration of breaking that unleavened bread of brotherhood, resurrecting revelation, but instead be grave digging upon that headstone marking oblivion of Iscariot falling headlong inside the red and blue bandana flagging destruction of an urban tailored Armageddon, where the do-rag masqueraded enemy camps of the Pyru hating Crip and the LOC despising Damu aflame be semi-automatically caught up mid-range within the crossfire exterminating ricochets of a gun-toting mixer of homicidal, genocidal, suicidal surrender. No more of them mimicking copycats and kittens who would be so shamefully willing to be chilling like a reptilian villain inside that pseudo-correctional facility of a human liberty shanking penitentiary, where manly dignity gets judgmentally convicted and sentenced within that third strike of frightening consequence of never again experiencing the beautiful soul emancipating inheritance of the outside's freedom embracing benevolence, but instead be confrontationally scar-facing ultimate fears most solitarily confining due to wops of watching out for that booyah blasting buckshot from a trigger-happy warden's double-barreled ammunition, or for that vengeance-wielding knife blade slash of inmate assassinating penetration, or even for that mental health-defying prognosis of demonic insanity's most psychotically brain-staining madness, which are strong in there. No more of them vicious psycho-decipher statistics of I told you so, stigmatizing ignorance. Because this here be that now or never determining dispensation for all of our Mother Africa, like nations of Western world oriented Americanization, to proceed on successfully towards that almighty God inspiring commission of moving more and more and more to that black community, restoring anticipation for a brotherhood resurrection. The second poem of the evening is entitled Hood Stars. Down and happening brothers and sisters be getting so righteously communal within their round-the-way behaving mannerisms of a what's happening black man and a what's up with you my beautiful African queen. As ebony hands of clapping thunder and mahogany fingers of lightning fast ingenuity be ever so nimble and then some inside of their amazingly creative exploits of some street clever daps galore and them rhythmic gestures of the projects, which be boldly spelling out those proudly representing signs and wonders of exactly where they be from within their roughly hewn towers and exceedingly gritty pavilions of notorious awe and infamy. And with absolutely no surprise, there will be that courageously strong and gloriously defiant population of some ghetto fabulous dukes and debutantes coming together and waxing great and grandiose, even during them mightily catastrophic scenes of bluesy trouble and painfully striking torments, which be laying out that judgmental excess of some prejudicial wickedness, as afflicting misfortunes and that wretched inconvenience of agonizing distress, continues to wrathfully harass and to heinously test the Soulsville bravado and the barrio machismo of my steadily enduring comrades and contemporary refugees of the inner city. But a morally decrepit system of high acidity halves cannot even begin to defeat the dynamically bad and diamond-shining inhabitants of another kind of motherland, where surviving cliques and stone-resilient sets of crazily relentless soldiers be striving never-endingly to stay alive and consciously well, even in the abysmal midst of a racially profiling hell made up of them devilish entities with tarnished badges, tainted glocks, and unusually cruel and murderous mentalities of unlawfully enforcing hypocrisy. And especially within that third eye smiting business of grimy negativity so petrified with the grim rigor mortis of martyring despair, there will still be the less than uppity yet more than ordinary company of hood stars, transcending highly and above all of those morbid plagues of drama, harmony, stress, and bullcrap, as they shall ultimately be rising above the psychological anguish of woeful hopelessness and abandoning vexation of spirits, as these here postmodern mercenaries and mad dogging cadets of an urban persuasion be sternly dedicated in their perfectly wise ideology of Malcolm, to stand on up and to bravely preserve their consecrated blocks of sacred turf by any means necessary, even if they would find it needfully witty to personify that protecting Illuminati of self-defense against the poor community-hating assembly of death angels that be refusing to pass over the bloody doorposts and lintels of oppressed victims turned violent casualties of war. Now before you burn, baby burn, you got to learn, people learn about the historically powerful reputation of our people and show enough represent your tribes, villages, and nations to the fullest. While you get your spray cans and tagger markers and freely decorate your burger surroundings with some of them graffiti masterpieces of bomb encrypted eviction upon them dilapidated buildings, alienated walls, and utterly wasted edifices of lost and empty desperation. Indeed, and most definitely, I wholeheartedly got serious love and sincerest appreciation for all of my down and happiness soul brothers and sisters, Macs and madams, players and funky mamas, gods and goddesses. And I also know beyond any doubt or disappointing misery that me and all of my alley apple crews will abide within and carry on through with their revolutionary beatitude of getting over the hump and flying over the moon with the radically victorious fervor of a phenomenally excellent phoenix in handsomely smooth and magnificent flights. Thank you so much for listening to these poems. I hope you like what you heard. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I'll be coming at you again with another video of some Tribal Judah poetry. In the meantime, I bid you shalom.